If you are thinking of quitting Forex or quitting day trading or quitting anything, you're going to want to watch this video. I think it'll help you out a lot, and let's jump into it. This is a very well requested video, and reflecting back on my journey, I think this is the perfect time to make a video on this because I was thinking about this the other day, had a bunch of questions, and the timing of it was just perfect. So if you're sitting here right now watching this video, you could either be on the verge of quitting, you have just recently quit, or you are a fan of me and I appreciate you. Either way, I appreciate all you for watching this video. I just want to share with you guys 3 important messages in this video. And by the end of the video, hopefully you feel inspired. Hopefully you feel ready enough to take that next step in your journey, maybe rekindle trading if you have quit it, or if you're looking to get started with trading. Hopefully this insight helps you on your journey. So let's jump into the first one. I want to share with you guys the time or times I almost quit trading and the most memorable ones right off the top of my head. As many of you guys know, Forex trading, entrepreneurship, day trading, stocks, whatever it is, when you are pursuing something as hard as this, let's just say Forex for now, there is nothing in my life I have pursued that has been as hard as this. If you guys have seen my journey before, you guys know I played AAA hockey growing up, played junior A, got a scholarship to the States, played with many people that play in the NHL right now, and pursuing that goal of playing in the NHL was a fraction as hard as succeeding at what I'm currently doing. Literally a fraction, because there has been nothing in my whole life that I have done or tried to pursue where I have to go against my human desires. I have to go against my mind, right? My emotions. Usually when we are trying to get good at something, say a sport or you're at the gym, whatever it is, you see progress relatively soon, right? When you go to the gym, you see progress relatively soon if you're a beginner, right? If you're learning how to play hockey, learning how to play basketball, you start to see progress relatively soon. With trading, you can put in all day effort every single day for months, some people for years, and continue to see negative results. And that took a while for me to pick up. That whole mindset took me a while to grasp and understand. It's similar to that story about the bamboo tree. It doesn't grow above the ground until like 5 or something years. So it's consistently growing without any visual representation that it's doing that. And then after the certain amount of time, I could have butchered the years, it could be 5, 10, whatever the years are, eventually it just spurts up and it kind of all happens at once. And that's kind of similar to my trading journey. That's kind of similar to your trading journey. Having to adapt the mindset that I am going to see negative results in this. And that was just something I very, very struggled with, something I struggled with heavy. The time that comes to mind when I think about when I went to quit trading, I had been going at this so hard every single day, putting in 10 hours a day plus while working my job, while being a student, and I just sucked. I would just lose and lose and lose and lose. And I remember it to this day, it was a month of August, I think 2021 or 2020, I think it was 2020, month of August. I lost every single trade that I took. In the month of August, I lost every single trade that I took. And this is after me putting in so much effort as I found humanly possible. And I continued to lose, I continued to lose, and I continued to lose. And if you can relate to this video, the next point I'm going to share with you is truly what brought me out of that mindset of giving up. And it's truly what's brought me to where I am today, a successful Forex trader, consistent Forex trader, one that has goals of reaching millions in capital that is attainable and achievable. When I was about to quit, and I literally was losing my mind because the thing I had been working so hard was just not working. And I thought to myself, oh my God, here we go again. Hockey didn't work out. I had recently quit that. And then here we go. This isn't working out either. Number 2 here. This is what saved me. This saved my life. This saved everything. I'm here today because of this. Remember why you started. Remember why you started. If you're sitting there right now watching this video and I just said that to you, remember why you started, what was the first thing that came to mind? Who did you think about? I guarantee you thought of someone. And there's no way it can just be about you. Was it your mom? Was it your girlfriend? Your boyfriend? Who did you think about? Who was in the back of your mind when you started to pursue trading? Who did you want to make life easier for? Of course, us. Of course, I wanted to make life easier for me. But I also wanted to flip the script. I wanted to make sure my family never had to worry about money again. I wanted to make sure my girlfriend could pursue her dreams, give her the life she always dreamed of. I wanted to change everything. I wanted to change my life. I didn't want money to be a crutch anymore. I wanted to have time, but not just for myself. I wanted all the people around me to now have time. I wanted people to experience a better life. And I knew I could achieve that through trading. So once I figured that out, that why is what launched me past every single bit of frustration, every single bit of doubt, every single hurdle, every single time I would lose and lose and lose and have a mental breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. If it was just about me, I wouldn't be here today. If it's just about the money, you won't be here today, because I'm here to tell you, you are about to lose a ton of it. At the beginning, you are going to lose a ton of it. And I said this in a previous video. When you first learn how to trade, you are going to mess up and mess up and mess up and mess up. But slowly, you're going to make less mistakes. It's like when you're learning how to walk. Look at how a baby or a child learns how to walk. They fall, they fall, they fall, they fall. Then they can walk, and then they fall. Then they can walk further, and then they fall. But the point is, they make less and less and less and less mistakes. You can't get into this and expect it to work like every other thing you've ever pursued in your life, because I'm here to tell you it is completely different. Learning how to trade has the highest amount of return on investment, the highest potential in terms of anything you ever want to do in life. Trading can give you that. Trading gives you your time back, which is the most valuable currency in the world. It allows you to make money, unlimited amount of money, unlimited amount. All you have to do is continue to get better and better and pay your time debt. People may be like, oh, what's your time debt? Time debt is the time you have to put in to get to where you want to be, right? You can have all the tools in the whole world, but if you haven't paid your time debt, you're not going to get there. So that's the only thing keeping you from where you are now, and the trader that's making millions a year, millions a month. People make millions in a trade, millions in a week. That's going to be you one day. You just have to not give up. You have to pay your time debt, and you have to remember your why. Me having the why and the reasons that I told you is what literally picked me up. Like one of those claw machines, you know, those, you put the money in the machine and then you go for the stuffed animals. It was literally like that, came down and grabbed me. I know this is a funny analogy, but this is what comes to mind. Grabbed me, pulled me out of that depression, pulled me out of that frustration, and brought me back to a neutral state of mind where it was like, listen, this point right here is where everyone quits. This is where the statistic comes in, where the traders quit and the traders fail. You just have to stay in the game long enough. That's literally it. You have to put yourself through so much pain. And the only way you're going to get through that pain is if you have that why. So find your why. If you're sitting there and you've now determined who the why is, you remembered, maybe all you needed to do was hear it again from me. And it's going to kickstart enough energy and motivation for you to get over to the charts and start working at this again. The final point that helped bring me to where I am today and helped me get out of that rut of wanting to quit was realizing that if you quit trading, every single amount of effort, every single amount of time has been wasted. Every single thing you had done was for nothing. All the late nights, the early mornings, the losses, the stress, the beatdowns, you name it. I know you've experienced it because I have too. All of that was for absolutely nothing. And I know for a fact, if you go on a demo account right now and you take some trades on some high lot sizes, once you see those figures, you're never going back to your 9-to-5 job. you're never quitting. I find it truly impossible, because once you see what's possible, once you start to make your money trading and you realize, oh my God, I just made a week's salary in a single trade, or I just made my day's pay in one trade, and now I have the whole rest of the day. These are all realizations that I know you've experienced. These are realizations that I've gone through as well. And in order to get out of the pain, in order to get out of the struggle that comes with pursuing trading and forex and entrepreneurship, whatever it is, you have to have that why. And you also have to realize that if you quit, you're not only letting yourself down, but you're letting the people around you down as well, who could have had this dream life because of you, right? All it takes is that one person in the family to change everything. A whole family can be broke, and all it takes is that one person to flip the script. It takes that one person to change everything. From that moment forward, you're no longer broke. The family doesn't know anymore what it's like to not be able to pay the bills or having to worry about this and that. It's done. It's a moment of the past, and some people don't even experience that because they quit when the going gets tough and they don't have a why. So I hope this video helped. I hope this video gave you enough motivation and inspiration to keep going. Because when I was going through the toughest times of my life, learning how to trade, seriously, like when I look back on it and I reflect and I think, there was moments in time where I don't even remember, because I was operating in a state of just straight overworked, burnt out, depressed, stressed out, losing, and I just never was going to give up. And I'm glad that I had the reasons listed in my brain, the why, because maybe if I didn't have those reasons, I would have. And I've had people that I've, given trading resources to on the way up in the journey that start out motivated, but as soon as they start losing money, as soon as they start losing and realize, wait a minute, this isn't like the stuff I've grown up doing, they quit right away, right? They quit right away. But I find it impossible to quit when you have that why. So what I want you to do, jog your memory of why you started trading. Jog your memory of who you wanted to do it for, whose life you wanted to make easier, right? Did you want to have more time? Did you want to change your family's life, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it may be? And write that down for me. Write that down. And maybe on a sticky note, write out your why and just put it right on the monitor. And that way, every single day when you get up and you get to your trading station or laptop or whatever it is, you see who you're doing it for, and it just reminds you, it brings you back to that state. If you're watching this video to the end, I really, really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, it really helps me out, but please drop a like and comment on the video and subscribe if you're new. What do I say at the end of every single video, guys? Let's be 1% better every single day. And I will see you all on Sunday. Take care.